many times. He left his comfort zone. And he can even speak in defense of the Igbos. Yet those people who are Igbos could barely raise their voice. And you call them leaders? I'm appalled. I couldn't just believe that so many people will go on to defend these kind of people. These are the people who never cared. There is a kind of condemnation across the globe how people were treated, how the Igbos, how the Biafrans were treated. The military invasion of the southeast and south, they wouldn't condemn it because they are more interested in their political offices. They wouldn't. Fulani herdsmen went to Enugu State and killed and massacred many people. And what the governor was able to come up was with people have to go and start praying and fasting. How ridiculous. It's just unbelievable, what comes out from the mouth of this man. In Biafra today, Ebonyi State precisely has the biggest Islamic learning center in West Africa. And people are clapping. And when you speak out, they will say, oh, the youth are very, very insulted. Once you don't believe or agree with them, you get insulted. Well, if you don't play your role as an elder, as an intelligent person, what do you expect? To be clapped at, to be nailed, to be, what do you want? To be respected? Obviously, you cannot get that from the crop of people whom Kano has sensitized to know where they belong, to actually understand. Because all this time, you people has been respected, the so-called intelligentsia, the elites, the educated ones, the chiefs, and all the. You people have had enough. You have taken I would say you people are just taking the piece this time. You have given your due, but you never played any part to defend these defenseless people. This is time they have to come out and fight for themselves. And if you can join that very fight, just stay clear. Stay clear of their way. Because you had your own time. Just like Nyangwori, he has an opportunity now to condemn all this or to take a stand. The Yorubas have had their own conference, their own gathering. They had a stand. The Ohaneze that has been condemning Kano, what is your own stand today? Those who are talking about restructuring, why didn't you take the restructuring issue to Buhari? What was your communique that you issued after you met him? Nothing. Visually nothing. We haven't heard anything. But you stand your ground to condemn Kano. Well, if you must know, Kano will have a place in history of Biafra and the Igbos in particular. But you guys, you people will be gone, just like Ezozobo is gone now. Who is talking about Ezozobo anymore? He must have been a retired justice of Enugu State. But who will remember him as I can only remember him based on that very ignoble role he played on that very issue. And that's the only way I can remember him. And that's the only message I will be taking to many people who has not come across him. And that's a negative thing for someone to be remembered for. And the same footpath is what Nyangwod is following now. Your legacy will be nothing as to compare with Nnamdi Kanu. When the entire youth have said that they will exchange Femi Fani Kayode to all the 5 Igbo governors, including Nyangwod, you may believe they are talking nonsense. They are not, because these are the men who have balls to speak for them. You are not. You are just there preparing yourself for the future, positions. That's what Ohaneze is all about. I have attended Ohaneze on many occasions. Many, I can't even count it. Can't even remember. So I know it's all about politics, positions. That's all. Nothing more than that. And it's the same path this man is taking now. And that was why I wasn't surprised when they went to Abuja to say thank you to Buhari for killing our people. We really appreciate it. And you have never voiced your own, put your own voice against the Fulani herdsmen who still kill up to today. You have never requested that they should be classified as terrorists, but you are quick to believe that IPOP should be declared, a terrorist organization. How shameful you people are! How shameful! I know most of you will be fighting against Biafra. I know. We all knew it because you know you will have no place to stay when Biafra eventually comes. That's the fears. IPOP or the entire Biafran state are not violent to their own people, much less those who are against them. They are not against you. Forget about your fears. Do what you can now that you still have time to salvage your battered image. Support the call of your people. Igbos has been killed on many. I can't even, when there's a problem in Afghanistan, the Igbos in the north or any part of the country takes a knock. When there is a cartoon in Sweden, Igbos are killed. When the Indian British man publishes satanic verses, the Igbos are or the South people and the Easterners get killed for something that has nothing whatsoever to do with them. How long, how much more longer do they have to wait for a savior to take them out from that gulag called Nigeria? From that Egypt? Who will do that? Who? Nyanwodo have no capacity to do it. He hasn't got it. The whole 5 Igbo states, governors put together, they can't. I would rather vote for Okwadike. Let him be made the Ohaneze President General. Professor Ben Wabeze, these are the men who have been tested over time. These are the men who have stood their ground for issues concerning the South, Southeast, and South. They have never wavered. Most especially Okwadike. I've met him in Engineer Chris Okoye's residence on many occasions. These are the men who have the balls to make their voice heard, and not the people, the political jobbers we have everywhere that call themselves leaders. And you want the youths to respect you for what? For fighting for them, or to to sell them. You people have taken a stand for a long time. It is time for the youths themselves to take their own stand. You can eat your cake and have it. You can hold the two ends at the same time. You have to choose where you belong. If you can do it for them, let them do it themselves. That's just my plea with the so-called our Igbo elites. Leave the youths to fight their own cause. Kano has come, Kano has sensitized them, whether he is dead today or not. He has done something most of you haven't done. And his name shall go down in history as one of the greatest, Biafrans. Not any of you. I've said my own. The choice is for you guys. Make your own choice now on where you belong. As Joshua said, choose ye whom you shall serve to. That's for me, family. I have chosen to serve the Lord. The Igbos and the Biafrans in general have suffered enough. They have suffered enough in Nigeria. They don't belong in that Nigeria. They shouldn't belong in that, and they shouldn't be subjected to belong in a nation that doesn't want them. A single word for the South South, the youth and their elders. I'm so sorry to say this to them, that someone who is supposed to be the giver is now has turned himself into a beggar. I would rather use the word beggar. You hold the four S's and you are busy looking for oil security pipeline contract. And those who are supposed to be begging from you, you are now in turn begging from them. And you think it is right for something that belongs to you. You don't own it. Your own property, just like someone turning you into your own house and ask you to be a security man in your own house while he sleeps inside. How fun is that? How stupid is that? You need to wake up as well. You need to wake up. You need to join forces with the rest of the Biafrans. I just watched the joint session of Akwa Ibom and Cross River State House of Assembly deliberation yesterday. All them what they're coming up is what they come up with is restructuring. But someone made that happen. Kanu made that possible. Then the 5 Igbo state governors, where are you people? What have you done? Have you taken a stand? What are your own stand? I thought Anambra and the rest of the Igbos used to be the shining light for the rest of the South, for the rest of the South. They used to be the leader, but not anymore. Akwa Ibom did it yesterday, and Cross River. It has nothing to do with the political lines whatsoever, or political party lines. They just came together for one single cause. This is what they want. They mentioned so much about their, the wealth that is being taken away from them. What has the Igbos done? Nyanwoda and all the rest of them. What have you people done? All the time you believe Biafra is not the right way to go. How have you people all gone dumb and deaf since Kanu left the scene? We are waiting for you guys. I will talk more. I will make more videos, and that will be about Charlie Boy and the rest. And what Mumu don't do. He was quick to, protest that Dizene have to be deported and brought back to Nigeria for trial. He was held and escorted. But when he said, when he now went for another one, that Buhari have to come down, he was beaten up. Your own Mumu don't do. That's to tell you are not only being stupid, your age did not in any way confer to you any iota of wisdom. You need to wake up and know where you belong. Every Hausa man is an Hausa man before he become a Nigerian. And he will defend every cause that will prevent him from getting what he's enjoying now. But our people will think it is okay. Don't talk. See no evil. Hear no evil. But the youth are coming up. They've been sensitized. On the last note, there will be no election in Anambra State. We've had enough of their lies. Biafrans, wake up. This is your time to take the mantle of leadership. All hail Biafra. Thank you and God bless.